to dumb myself down for the general population. But unfortunately, a lot of them are beyond saving. One of the unfortunate consequences of my current legal troubles are it's forced me to lose a lot of faith in humanity once again. Because before COVID, I had some faith in humanity. But if you would have told me before COVID what they were going to do to us during COVID, I said, no way would we believe this shit and put up with this crap. And they did it for 4 long years. I lost faith in people. I was like, people are idiots. But then COVID ended and we started to recover. And I was like, maybe people have learned the media lies. Maybe they understand now that the primary objective of the media is to psychologically prepare people for what's about to happen. It's not to tell you what's happened.
Right.
It's to prepare your mind for what's about to happen. Let me give you a very simple example.
Or Gary Stevenson.
Gary Stevenson. High taxes are good for you. Let's put up the taxes. It's going to make the country rich again. Your kids are going to have a future. High taxes. He's taking a dildo somewhere in the back room because they got fucking blackmail on him so he never tells the truth. He takes the dildo and the money. He's telling you to give your money away. And then guess what's going to happen? Taxes are going to go up. I'll tell you the most easiest and simple example of this that I identified in modern times. Remember when P. Diddy beat that girl up in the hotel?
Yeah.
And that video was everywhere?
Yeah.
When that video came out, I said to Tristan, they're going to arrest P. Diddy. He goes, why? I said, that video is from 10 years ago. They were sitting on that video in the Matrix archives for 10 long years. It never saw the light of day. One day, it's everywhere. And everyone's saying, P. Diddy's a piece of shit. P. Diddy's a piece of shit. 6 days later, jail. They prepare your mind for what they want you to accept. Same with me. Andrew Tate's a terrible, bad person. Andrew Tate's terrible. Why did they all of a sudden start printing that I'm such a bad person and I get arrested a week later? So that people weren't like, why the fuck are you arresting this guy?
Right.
They want everyone to be softened to the idea. That's what the media does. It softens you to ideas. It doesn't report anything. So the reason I've lost faith is because the media, think of how it softened us to ideas during COVID. They don't just say one day you're locked in your house because everyone will say, fuck no. They say, we might have to lock you in your house.
Yeah.
We're discussing maybe locking you in your house. If we lock you in your house, it's only going to be for 2 weeks. We're going to have an emergency sit down with the Cobra Summit and we're going to discuss maybe locking you in your house. And they say locking you in your house every 5 seconds for about 3 weeks. So by the time the idea comes around, your mind's used to it. You're like, oh yeah, they've been talking about this. This is not a shock. It's not a surprise. They've been saying they might lock me in my house. NHS. Like a fucking retard.